Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope you're having a fine day. Now, look, I'm one of these kind of guys, I really don't make a lot of political type videos, but, I'm just really dismayed with what's going on in the United States right now, July 2016. I mean, here you got this buzzard by the name of Donald J. Trump as the Republican nominee for president of the United States, and you got crooked Hillary Clinton, of all people, is a Democratic nominee for president of the United States. Personally, myself, I think this is a friggin' mess. It's a political nightmare. That's what we got going on here. Okay, so just to give you a quick rundown on what I think. Of course, I know what I think doesn't matter. You can believe me, don't believe me. I don't care. But starting with old Trump there, this man here, he has no idea what it's like to really be poor. He has no idea what it's like to be middle class. Look, when he was a young buck, it's my understanding that his dad gave him $1 million and said, okay, Donnie boy, go out and set the world on fire. Wouldn't you like to have $1 million just handed to you? Because that's apparently what the deal was. I just know one thing. As a kid growing up here in Montana, I didn't even know what $1 million was. I was beyond broke. I can remember working days out in the hayfield, 12, 14 hours a day, 50 cents an hour, bucking bales that weighed anywhere from 60 to 80 pounds, working out in the timber, bumping logs and doing all kinds of ranch work and that. I can remember the day when I used to work so hard that the sweat would run right down the crack of my ass. And I can almost guarantee you that Donald J. Trump has never been like that. He's never had to work that hard, when I know doggone well that what few people that watch my channel that are looking in here at me right now, you know what it's like. You follow me? In this country here, you've got the haves and the have-nots. It's always been that way. What my problem is I can't figure out why Trump, that's worth $10, $12 billion, why he'd want to even get mixed up in politics to begin with. I'm not understanding Trump's agenda. I mean, in other words, what I'm basically saying is I don't trust the guy. If I trusted him to truly try to make America great again, that would be great. The little play on words there, but it would be awesome if he'd make America great again. But I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. America started out as being great. But it's these career politicians and these corrupt government officials throughout the decades that has really ruined America as far as I'm concerned. Because the government, they only know how to do one thing, and that's spend your hard-earned money. Because like I said in the previous video, the government is not your friend. Plain and doggone simple. Okay, getting off of that for a second, moving on to crooked Hillary Clinton. Those Clintons, both Billy Boy, meaning the ex-president, and her, they got blood on their hands. These are political career criminals. They've done everything, including being responsible for murder, to put themselves in the political forefront. Now, when old Billy Boy there was the governor of Arkansas for 12 years or whatever the hell it was, they were pumping more cocaine through that state than you could possibly even imagine, through this little miserable town called Mena, Arkansas. I didn't mean to offend anybody that lives in Mena, M-E-N-A. I happen to know through vast research that a couple of 14, 15-year-old teenage boys got murdered because they seen too much. They seen some people offloading cocaine. And and they were found out and murdered. And that Hillary Clinton, those Clintons are guilty of a lot of things. Getting back to old Billy Boy there, oh yeah, I smoked pot, but I didn't inhale. Now you got to be pretty frickin' stupid to believe that. Or how about that when he lied before a federal grand jury? If you and I did that, we'd be in jail forever. That bony finger of his, I did not have sexual relationships with that woman. Or a sexual relationship or whatever have you. Meaning Monica Lewinsky. I suppose old Billy Boy there doesn't believe that getting a knob job in the White House is having a sexual relationship. See, that to me, politicians are nothing but lawyers. And lawyers are people that are expert in taking words and twisting them around. I've been stuck on jury duty for 6 months one time down in Idaho. 6 long months. I had to sit on 4 trials. I watched how lawyers work. They can make white look like black. Do you understand what I mean? They can take the English, a simple word, and twist it around like night and day, so to speak. And then with old Hillary there, Secretary of State, you got the Benghazi thing. And what else is she guilty of? Oh yeah, losing 32,000 secure emails. Well, I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, classified state information shouldn't end up on emails, because if it's really that classified, it's generally not on paper, and it's generally not on no computer or anything like that. Why? So there's no trace evidence. I don't know if you ever stop to think about that or not. But irregardless, those people, those Clintons are guilty of murder, lying, cheating, stealing, doing whatever. Plain and doggone simple. And I can guarantee you that Hillary Clinton would be the last person on the face of this planet I'd vote for. And getting back to old egotistical Trump there, I don't know if I can trust this dude or not. I can't understand for the life of me why in the world America, once and for all, just can't find somebody that would make a decent president, somebody that can't be bought off, somebody that hasn't lied their way up to, lied their way into the political limelight, so to speak, like Hillary Clinton's a perfect example, and like that. As far as I'm concerned, the 2 choices that we got, meaning Donald J. Trump and Hillary Rodham Clinton, is a friggin' joke. Now, you take, like in my case, there is no way, and I don't want any son of a bitch out there telling me that I'm not a patriot because I am a disabled Vietnam veteran because of Vietnam. Okay? Back in my day, there was a lot of people burning their draft cards and running off to Canada, but not me. This kid faced the fire. Now make sure that you understand that. But the point being is there is no way, there's not enough money on the face of this planet to get me to be president of the United States. Why? Because the system is broken. There's people that have been career politicians all their life, and they make up the core corruption of the government. These are the people that actually control. You follow me? Call them the upper tier people or the lower tier people or whatever have you. The president's just a puppet head. Presidents come and go. So, and you take like here in the United States, the national debt or deficit is in the trillions. As far as I'm concerned, I see no end to this thing. How in the world are they ever going to pay that money back? They're not. And this old crap, old Trump there saying that he's going to get the poor Mexican people to pay for the wall. I'd like to know what that dude's smoking. The reason why a lot of the poor Mexicans come to the United States, because I've worked around some fine Mexican people, I have, and I've talked to them heart to heart. They do it because they're willing to work at jobs that a lot of people aren't here in the United States aren't willing to work at, because they want something better for themselves. They need money. They want to get away from them drug cartels, in Mexico, and on and on and on like that. My answer to the whole mess as far as that Mexican border goes is, why don't they string some plants, some processing plants right along that border, and let the Mexicans come in one side, Americans come in the other side. They all make products and everybody goes away. Everybody gets a fat paycheck and everybody goes away happy. Oh no, we can't do that. We're going to put the whole entire military and put a great big wall down there. I know it's a problem. I know it's a big, big problem. People die every day trying to get into America. But I personally think that Washington, D.C. needs to be cleaned out of the corruption. Every person that's in the government needs to be fired, and like that. And we need a political revolution in America. And I'm not talking about no violence either, but we need an overhauling of the entire system. Because I'm an old broken down Vietnam veteran, and believe you me, I've seen how screwed up the VA is, and I can sit here for half an hour telling you horror stories about the VA. And I feel sorry for these younger vets that have came back, because they are finding out what I've known for many, many, many years. All I can say is, God help America, because as far as I'm concerned, we don't have much of a choice there between Donald J. Trump and crooked Hillary Clinton. That's about all I got to say, because I could just go on and on and on and on. But anyway, have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen. I really should be out fishing instead of screwing around doing this crap. Thank you very much for watching the video.